Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So, welcome to episode 4. I almost said 3. 4 of Find Out the Truth about Odell's situation here in Cleveland. If this your first time here, this is a series that I'm putting together on my channel every single week to basically clear up some of the things that people are throwing out there in the media, such as saying that Odell is overrated. You got people saying that Odell doesn't fit here. People saying that Odell needs to get the hell out of Cleveland. That's Stephen A. Smith specifically. Then you got people saying that Baker Mayfield and the Browns in general are holding them back. So basically, I'm here to get to the bottom of this shit with y'all. But this episode is going to be a little bit shorter than usual because Odell did get hurt last game and missed like 2 drives. Then on top of that, there's some film missing. There's at least 8 to 10 plays missing on the film. So it's going to be a little bit shorter than usual, but we still getting it in. Right here, you got Odell lined up in the slot. He ends up getting a free release and he's running the slant. Before he can get open, Baker is already looking at his target and he's getting ready to let that shit rip right to Austin Hooper. But the ball's a little bit high and Austin Hooper can't bring it in. So that was a good read. Odell just wasn't open yet. You got Odell right here in the slot. Ends up getting a good release to the outside. And he's faking like he's running the streak. And then boom. He's hitting him with a curl. But if you look in the backfield, Baker is already trying to break out of this sack. So the ball didn't come out as quick as people probably wanted. But when it did come out, the play ended up being well defended. But at least he got targeted, man. Right here, you got Odell lined up in the inside. What he ends up doing is running a little in route. As you can see, he's not open. They're with him. They're playing zone coverage, though. If you look in the backfield, Baker's in the crowd trying not to get sacked. Baker ends up escaping the pocket. Odell keeps moving. And he even runs upfield for Baker so he can get open and he gets targeted. I'm happy. Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. They press coveraging, so he gets a good release to the inside, suddenly like he's going deep, and then boom, he's doing a deep curl route. But before he can even turn around, Baker's already deciding to throw the ball to Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's running the same exact route. My thing is, if they run the same exact route, and it's probably going to be a difficult or contested grab, why isn't Odell the first read? But hey, it is what it is. We're a team at the end of the day. It goes to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and it ends up being caught. And it helps us move the chains. Odell can't always get the ball, but sometimes I'm just thinking why wasn't he the first read? Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. What he ends up doing is running a drag route underneath. Baker needs this to move the chains. Based off the defense, he's going to be open. Baker's looking dead at him, and he doesn't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? Ends up looking away like a dummy. Look at Odell wide open. But the pressure end up coming because, of course, he ain't got all day. You don't have both of your tackles. He ends up rolling out, and of course, he don't pick up the first down. He can move a little bit, but he ain't Lamar in him. You get what I'm saying? But this is even worse, man. Look at the 4th down. You got Odell running a drag route here. He's open from the get-go. Baker never looked his way, never read the defense, and of course, he gets sacked. Pump fake for no reason. You got to make a decision there. As you can see, like I said, never looked Odell's way. He needs to make a decision. You get what I'm saying, man? So I ain't feeling that. But it is what it is. Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. But look in the backfield, though. Pressure came immediately off the edge. The lineman missed his assignment. So Baker's dancing around in the pocket trying to buy some time and not go down. But if you look downfield, as Baker's getting ready to roll out the pocket, Odell is as open as he can get. And he's still progressing to get more open. But Baker ends up rolling outside the pocket. Got time to hit him if he saw him, but pump fake to somebody, didn't throw it, and ended up getting sacked and fumbled the ball. So that's a missed opportunity for Odell. Not mainly because of Baker, but more of the O-line. But right here, you got Odell running this route on the outside. They're playing zone coverage, and he's running a deep end route. But before he can even finish his route, he wasn't going to be open anyway. But Baker already made his decision to throw it to Rashard Higgins on the other side. At least that's who I thought he was throwing the ball to. End up getting overthrown and picked off. Get what I'm saying? If Baker is not healthy and he's throwing shit like this, he needs to sit on the bench. Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. And I believe this is after he came back from the injury. What he ends up doing is, boom, faking in, boom, hitting with the out route instead, wide open, killed the corner. I think the corner got a little bit hurt off of that route. You get what I'm saying? And that's good to help move the chains. Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. And what he ends up doing is basically just getting the inside advantage, and he's running like a streak. I don't know, but I don't know what he was doing there. Like, he just ran right into the defender. Like, what is that? That's why he didn't get the ball there. Like, fuck. And then he got the nerve to be mad about it. But right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. What he ends up doing is basically running a little fade route. Didn't really get the separation he wanted, but there was a little bit of pass interference there. It just didn't get called. Right here, you got Odell lined up on the outside. What he ends up doing is starting off running like a little drag route, then turns upfield, and then he ends up running like a little crossing route to the sideline. Baker ain't got all day for that, man. He ain't even skilled enough to wait that long. He ends up hitting the check down instead. I respect it. Odell just wasn't open. He just wasn't open. And then right here on this last play, you got Odell lined up on the outside. What he ends up doing is running a quick slant. This is on 4th down. The ball gets to him, and the defender knocks the ball loose. This right here pissed a lot of fans off. Fans went from supporting Odell, saying that he needs to get the ball, saying he's not the problem, to saying, fuck it, trade him. I don't want to see him here no more. I don't want to hear anything about this Odell not getting the ball BS. You have people saying that he's not elite, etc. Just saying everything in the book about Odell. Then you got people running with it, still saying he needs to be traded as of right now. My thing is, if you want to trade Odell, that's cool. But if we trade Odell, how is that realistically going to help our team? If anything, we will be doing Odell a favor because we're holding him back. He's been here for 3 years. The same shit's been going on every single season. Last year, his season did get cut a little bit short, but when he was on the field last year, still wasn't really getting the volume he's supposed to get. Still was getting missed. Like, he doesn't deserve this. And us fans don't deserve this. We ain't never had a team like this. We ain't never had this much talent. You mean to tell me you can't figure out a way to use this shit? Like, come on, this don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. The problem is not Odell. It's Baker, it's the O-line at times, and it's Kevin Stefanski. Because when you got Odell on your team and you supposed to get all this rep for being this offensive guru and coach of the year, you supposed to figure out how to make it happen. You supposed to figure out how to get Odell that rock. And he ain't really doing that, man. But that's just simply how I feel. I'm glad he got more targets last game, though. I'm glad he had more yards. You know, I'm just glad he touched the ball. But he still missed out on opportunities. Still arguably missed out on the touchdown. And, you know, he's still not really putting up the numbers. He still has 0 touchdowns. Still has 0 touchdowns. And we're going into week 6. Or week 7. Yeah, week 7. We're going into week 7. He still has 0 touchdowns. That ain't right. That's just not right. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Just let me know everything. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got some more content coming soon.